Are you too busy or even too lazy to grow your own account? Do you have no idea where to start when you try to grow your own account? Do you just want someone else to do it, and do you find a lot of services too expensive, including my own? Well, I have a solution for you. Okay, seriously, instaboop.com, they are the solution. They took my $600 service, they made it $150 somehow. I don't know how. Put me out of business. I actually stopped offering the service to people, and I just tell them to go to Instaboop now. They need to remove this though, because I told them not to do this and to have me do any fan page work that they're trying to do, or mother-child work that they were gonna do. I think mine is cheaper than this. No, I think it's the same price. But getting into this is the account that we have been growing using instaboop.com. We've been growing it since July. I have all the data right here. I've been tracking the number of followers every single day, and we started with around 5,600, and now we're close to that 7,000 mark. So in about 3 months, a little bit over 3 months, we have gained 1,500 followers, almost somewhere like that. So it's around, I think it's like 400 followers every month on average, which is absolutely insane for $150 per month spend when I was charging $600 for this. And like, you don't get me with the service, but it's cheap and it works. So I also heard that their customer service is good. It's not as good as being able to email your old buddy Dusty, you know? Now, I will have you know, this is one of my clients for my fan pages service. So if you're interested in that, my email is down below. Let me know. They are a nonprofit in San Diego, and they stand up to protect dolphins, the beach, and the ocean. And over the last 6 weeks, I have helped them gain over 4,000 followers. They had a little bit over 2,000 when they first started working with me, and over the last 6 weeks, we've grown a phenomenal amount, which is great. So if you do want to work with me, they had options there too. My email is down below. But back into the animals daily queue, it has grown 1,500 in the last 3 months, which is around 500, 400 and something every single month on average. Here is the data that I have for them, or for us, I guess, in the last month. You can see the growth chart. This is only from the last month. This analytics software that I have, or tool, only watches, it only keeps the data for 1 month before it gets rid of the data. But here's the data from the last month, so that's kind of cool to see. Let's look at this data a little bit more. There is some areas where the growth dies down, like right here. As you can see, all these days where you don't see 0 or the data, they actually lost followers. So that is possible to do, but this is natural. You can also see every day, like this is the daily growth right here, and then this is the followers they had. That's how many followers they've grown from the day before. It dies down, it kind of hits in waves, right? And that is mostly due to Instagram continuously updating their algorithm, and then this service adapting, right? So they need to adapt their service to the changes that Instagram is making. So you will see peaks and valleys like this, where the followers and the growth dies off, but then you get hit with this huge wave, a lot of growth. And then recently there hasn't been that much growth. Well, the growth has been there, but it's just been slow, which is fine. That's going to happen when you're paying $150. Honestly, if you're working with any service like this at all, that happens with people that were working with me. Also, you can see here at the beginning, it was very slow, starting off with not that much growth. And then they optimize the sources as time goes by. So I do know the owner, and I've talked to them about this, and they are able to test different sources that you get them, which you provide them with these sources, and the sources are the accounts that they pull the followers from, and then they just target the followers of those other accounts so that they know that these people are going to have an interest in your account. Okay, got that? I know that's a mouthful, but they're able to test the different sources to see if their followers are any good and if they're receptive, and if they're not, they can get rid of them. And then the sources that have the followers that are receptive, they double down. So at the beginning, you can see it's kind of slow, and then it ramps up, and then it ramps up even more right here. So this is the most optimized, most recently optimized results that we have seen. You can even see it in the graph a little bit, how things kind of ramp up over time. So let's go through the process of starting this. They have help tickets, which is good. Again, not as good as your old buddy Dusty responding to every email, every whim that you want, but you're able to go in here, purchase the $150 service. What happens when you click that is you then fill out this form. This is a form to put in your name, email, username, password, and your sources. Sources are very important. You're in charge of that. Here's the guideline for these sources. You're going to want accounts that have 5,000 to 500,000 followers. These are going to make sure that they are smaller audiences, the least amount of bots, most receptive audience, most active audience. You don't want any private accounts because they're not going to be able to pull the followers or get a targeting from those people. And you should also go through the recent followers on these accounts and make sure that they look legit and they're not just bots. That's the gist of it. And then other than that, you just want to find your competitors or other accounts that are very similar to yours, so that when they're targeting the followers of those accounts and then engaging with them, those people are going to be receptive to your account and want to follow you and be interested. As soon as you fill this out, you just have to pay on Stripe $150. They're super responsive. They're on it. And it's honestly crazy that I've already been using the service for almost 3 months now, or almost, I think it's like 3.5. I think it's almost 4 now. It's been crazy to see this account grow. I literally don't do anything with this account except for post some content on it and watch it. So this is literally the laziest way, the easiest way to grow an account, and you don't have to break your bank to do it. Something that just clicked for me is I could use Instaboop, right, to generate real traffic to an account for 150 bucks. I could fill this account with fake followers and fake likes, fake engagement, whatever. And then I could start selling products on this site. And the selling the products is easy. You can start with the Amazon affiliate. But anyways, okay, this is just an idea for a future video. But again, if you do want to work with me and our fan pages, we were able to get 4,000 new targeted followers in the last 6 weeks for that nonprofit, which is great. I love them. And if you do want to work with me and get my own personal touch, you can do that too. Shoot me an email. My email is down below. I'll also link instaboop.com. I'll link that down below as well, so it's super easy for you to get to and start up here if you want to do that as well. If you have any concerns or questions, or if you started the service and you need my help with anything, I know the owner, you can leave a comment down below and I'll help you out. I'll get in touch with him and make sure that everything is sorted out with you. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.